So today, if you can't already tell by the title, I'm going to talk about my natural deodorant kind of like discovery path, things that I've tried, different types and brands that I've tried, and what I found works for me and what just doesn't. So for those of you that don't know, I went to an environmental liberal arts college, and it was an eye-opening, awakening experience into all different aspects of being environmentally conscious and sound and sustainable in all different aspects of life, and it led me down the path of not wanting to use kind of traditional mainstream deodorant. So then I started down this path of, okay, so what in natural deodorant works with my body, what doesn't, etc. So all of the natural deodorants don't have any of the aluminum or any of the really intensive ingredients that can be really harmful to your body. I'm not a ingredient connoisseur by any means, so this isn't going to be like a super in-depth explanation of what's in and what's out, etc., but I'm going to do the best that I can. So these all have some sort of odor blocking technology using one thing or the other. This one has magnolia bark, licorice root, enzymes to neutralize odors, and has essential oils and cleansing properties in it. The crystal methods eliminate odor, non-staining, 24-hour protection, and they use minerals and salts, which kill odor-causing bacteria. So both of these. So this one says that it's got eucalyptus extract and an odor neutralizing citronellal, and it's supposed to have 24-hour effectiveness as well. I started my whole journey with crystal deodorant. So if you guys don't know what they are, I have two different ones here. I have a traditional crystal deodorant, which is literally a crystal, a solid piece inside. And then I have a liquid form. So this one I did use quite a bit. It is a crystal. It has fallen out, so I can literally take the crystal out and you can see it's got a bit funky shape because I dropped it at one point. And this worked at first. Obviously I used some of it down to a certain point. It did originally fill this and was a little bit bigger, but it wasn't super long lasting. It could be a little bit irritating. It can get a little bit rough and, well, crystally. So I thought, okay. So then I moved on to this one, which is the same thing but in liquid form. And you can see maybe I'm actually about all the way down to here on it. So I did use it quite a bit as well. They both are hypoallergenic, fragrance, paraben-free, no aluminum chlorohydrate. I think that's what it says. And again, it worked for a while and I was able to live with it and it did all right. So if you're looking for just kind of starting out in the natural world, I would say try a crystal, but they just didn't do what I needed them to. I'm relatively active, I run every day, but I'm also not a particularly sweaty person either, and I don't have any sort of major overly offensive body odor in my opinion, but they still just kind of left me feeling rank. So then I'm subscribed to a monthly service called Birchbox, and in it one of the, I don't know if she's a founder or a creator or just someone who works there, but she was talking about this natural deodorant by, I think it's Malin and Goats? I'm not sure. It's your typical roller style deodorant. So just roll it up, use it, roll it down for whatever reason you need to. Has a nice smell. Again, I used quite a bit of it. That's all that's left. I'm not sure how much was in it to start, but that's all that's left. Has a nice smell to it. It's really gentle, no problems, no issues, no nothing. But it also didn't work super great either. It would work for maybe half of the day and then it was almost like nothing was there. So recently I went to my local nature food store and picked up this one by Via Nature. It is their Rosemary Sandalwood Triple Action Natural Enzyme Deodorant Stick. So this one uses different enzymes that help combat odor. It says it has malodor bioconversion technology tested for fresh all-day odor protection. This one worked all right, aluminum propylene glycol and paraben free, like most of them are, non-sticky, non-staining, those sort of things. This one, something in it ended up giving me a rash in my arm. It's a natural stick deodorant, has a nice scent, has a nice smell. I'm used to this kind of style, but something in this made me break out, just didn't work out, and the scent wasn't overly appealing, and again, it didn't work all day for me. All of them claim to be non-staining, which I find to be true, and they aren't sticky at all, which is something that can be a little bit difficult to find as well. However, none of those 4 have worked, and it has been a large period of time. It's been a couple of years. You know, I really gave some of them a true test. I'm down to the bottom with them, really tried them out. All the while during this process, I had been experimenting with Primal Pit Paste. My mom, I'm not sure where she found the company, but found it, gave a sample to my sister and I. This is the sample size pot. I really liked it, but I just never bought it. It's not really local, I'd have to buy it online. So I was trying other things before settling on this, but I kept coming back to it. This stuff has really worked for me, and I've gone and purchased a full jar. So for a size reference, the sample size versus the large size, I believe this is 0.25 ounces and this is exactly 2 full ounces. So this is vegan, cruelty-free, no aluminum, no parabens. It's made with ingredients you can read: non-aluminum baking soda, coconut oil, shea butter, arrowroot powder, essential oils for the scent, non-GMO vitamin E. That's exactly what's in this. This one is in the lavender scent, and they have different strengths. So I have this one, which is in a stick form, just like you and I all know. Twist it up, twist it down, stick form, and this is in the Happy Pits Sensitive. So I wanted to get this one more for like everyday use when I don't need anything crazy, I'm not doing anything overly active. The scent in this is really mild, nothing overly powering or dominating. So I really like this stick. This lasts most of the day. Definitely not an entire day, I would say, but this is great for my everyday use. Super simple, easy to throw in bag and travel with because this is plastic. So the jar is in the strong formula, and I use this whenever I have a soccer game or if I'm gonna be super active that day, and it lasts all day. This is lavender scent, and it's got all the same good stuff in it. But what this is a paste. So you can see that I've kind of dug in there. You take about a pea size, so a teeny tiny, eensy little bit, warm it up between your fingers, rub it on your armpits, and you are good to go. It has a really nice lavender scent. Again, I don't think it's overpowering, but it works. I go out and I play a hard, I think it's like just over an hour of indoor soccer, and especially this time of year where it's warm out, it's June, you're sweating face. I still sweat through this stuff. It's not an antiperspirant, it's just a deodorant. And I don't smell even the slightest bit when I'm done my game. To go along with those products, I also picked up this, which is a Primal Pit Pump. So it's a deodorant spray. You shake it up before you use it. Again, it's got witch hazel. It does have alcohol in it, aloe, sunflower oil, lavender, and vanilla in it. And it kind of primes your skin or adds a boost in the middle of the day if you just need it for whatever reason. If you've been having like the stress sweat or something, this is great for that. It is a glass bottle. It is a little bit bigger of a bottle, but I do really like this stuff to use, or if I'm just like quick, gotta go, gotta whatever, I grab for this. It's just really nice. It's a full 4 fluid ounces, and it's a simple spray. It just kind of comes out in a mist. It doesn't leave my arms sticky or uncomfortable in any kind of way. It just adds a nice little barrier. Prices on these are not crazy. I will say they're not as low as sort of like the generic deodorant. So this is around $9. This is just about $11, and this is $10. For me, it was a small price to pay for something that really works. If you guys are looking for a healthier alternative for deodorant, I would say start looking through ingredients. In your own deodorant, you can do what's called like a dissection project, where you take the ingredients that are listed on it and Google them. Some of them you might be a little concerned with what you find. So that's kind of been my journey in the natural deodorant world. I'm sticking with the Primal Pit Paste. It's something that's really been working for me. If you guys are interested in checking it out, I will try to leave a link down below. They have a pretty decent range of scents, and there's even like a sampler pack of all the little jars with like 6 different scents if you guys want to try them out, etc. I'll try and link that below for you guys. Leave a comment if you guys have anything that's worked for you guys, or any questions, or anything I can maybe try and help you out with. Leave that down below. I'm going to try my best to help you out with that. But that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I try and post every Sunday if I can. But until next time, I will see you guys later.